What happens when someone masters power, but no longer believes in the world at all? Johan Liebert followed many of the 48 laws of power. He concealed his intentions. He discovered weaknesses. He destroyed enemies completely. But Johan represents something far stranger. Because in the end, Johan doesn't want power. He wants nothing. Welcome to the final episode of Johan Liebert and the 48 Laws of Power. Today we talk about the story behind the monster. There is a story in Monster called The Nameless Monster. It tells of a monster searching for a name. The monster eats people. Every person it consumes gives it a new identity. But eventually, it devours everyone, and the monster is left alone again, without a name, without an identity. This story reflects Johan's existence. Johan was raised in a world where identity was unstable. Children were experiments. Names meant nothing. Lives could disappear overnight. When someone grows up in that environment, they may begin to believe something terrifying, that people themselves are meaningless. And Johan lives with that belief. Most villains want something: power, control, revenge. Johan does not. He watches humanity like an observer. He studies people's pain. He studies their weaknesses. But he does not seem to care whether the world survives or collapses. That is why Johan is so disturbing. Because he represents pure emptiness, Johan forces everyone around him to confront a question. If identity is fragile, if meaning can disappear, then what truly makes someone human? This is the real conflict of the story. Not Johan versus the world, but meaning versus emptiness. Dr. Tenma represents the opposite of Johan, where Johan sees nothing. Tenma believes every life has value, even Johan's. That is why Tenma refuses to become the same kind of monster. And that choice may be the true ending of the story. Was Johan born a monster, or was he created by the world around him? The story never gives a simple answer. And perhaps that is the point, because Johan Liebert is not just a character. He is a reflection of humanity's darkest possibility. The 48 Laws of Power explain how people gain control. But Johan shows what happens when someone goes beyond power. When they stop caring about control. When they stop caring about meaning. When they stop caring about everything. And that may be the most frightening thing of all. Thank you for watching Johan Liebert X The 48 Laws of Power. And remember, the most dangerous monsters are the ones who look human.